Happy Monday and welcome to Old Fat and Fasting. Today we're going to talk about how much weight does your weight weigh? A lot of people seem to get frustrated, and I was one in the past that did it too, of getting obsessed with a number on the scale and thinking I had only lost, 4 pounds or however many pounds it was. And then we came up with a way of putting that weight into perspective. If you have only lost 8 pounds, a gallon of water weighs 8 pounds. So if you can imagine putting that gallon of water in a backpack and carrying it around all day, is it still only 8 pounds?
And when you say we came up with a good way, a good comparison, we is you and Steve,
Yeah, it was
right?
back
I
when we
think
were
actually
doing
Steve
Dukin.
came up with that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a great analogy. Because seriously, I mean, think about like go get the gallon of milk out of your refrigerator, carry that around all day.
Or for an hour.
Everything you do, right. I mean, yeah, just lean over to pick something up off the floor while you're holding a gallon of milk. I mean, everything that you do holding a gallon of milk and what a difference that would make. I mean, when you think about that, it's huge.
You could even do something like next time you go to the grocery store to buy milk, don't get a cart, grab 2 gallons of milk and just walk from the back of your store to the front of your store with a gallon of milk in each hand, or a half a
That's,
gallon of milk in each hand, or just a
yeah,
half a gallon, because 4 pounds is half a gallon.
yeah. And I think about my energy level as my weight goes down too. I mean, some of it is definitely from fasting. I always feel like I have a lot more energy when I fast. But if you imagine carrying around a gallon of milk all day or 2 gallons, that wears you out too. That will make you tired. So anything you lose is also going to help your energy level. And
Oh,
you might
yeah.
not notice it, each time it goes down, but it does add up and it does make a difference.
Yeah. Next time you think you're only down 8 pounds, going back to Krista and talking about energy, think about what your energy level is now compared to what your energy level was when you weighed 8 pounds more. Are you able to
Right.
do more? Are you able to walk longer?
Right.
It all measures up in different ways other than the number that is on the scale.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, another thing as you're losing weight, I think it gets easier, like just general movements, like you're not quite as stiff or it doesn't take quite as much effort, you know, to just do the daily things you have to do. And sometimes your body is changing, but the number on the scale isn't changing. So sometimes I'll notice that my clothes are fitting different, looser, but the scale hasn't gone down that much.
Mm-hmm.
So that can happen too. So pay attention to how your clothes fit also. And a lot of people, I'll admit I haven't been good about this time, but a lot of people like to take their measurements before they start, and then like once a month or something. And sometimes your measurements will change quite a bit from one month to the next, even though the number on the scale hasn't changed that much. So, and probably something we will talk about at some point in videos too is autophagy, which is a huge health benefit of fasting, especially once you learn to go a little longer. And your body can basically be healing itself,
Yep.
but the scale's not going to change. So just because that number on the scale doesn't go down as much as you want it to, doesn't mean there isn't good things going on in your body. So
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, fasting isn't only just for weight loss, it's also for health benefits. So don't get
right,
frustrated with that number.
yeah, exactly, exactly. We want to encourage you to take a before picture of yourself with your metaphorical backpack. I would say, I would suggest taking one of your face and also taking like a side shot or something of your body so you can look back later and see what you looked like with that backpack on your body.
If you're like me, I don't have any before pictures. I was so unhappy with how I
Yeah.
looked that when somebody would say, come take a
Yep.
picture. No, I'm good. Or,
Yep.
we go on family trips with Steve's side of the family and everybody's together. And I always make sure that I stand in the back,
Yep.
and it makes sense at the time, but I
Yeah.
regret it now that I don't
Yeah.
have a picture with me with my metaphorical backpack. That being
Yeah.
said, I brought my metaphorical backpack to show and tell today.
Show me.
Show you. This is my metaphorical backpack.
Okay. So explain what that means.
My metaphorical backpack is holding my 40 pounds of weight loss. This has, that's 5 gallons of water, or 5 gallons of milk,
exactly.
or 5 gallons of pickle
Right.
juice, or 5 gallons of whatever you want to use. Water was cheaper than milk, and we couldn't drink 5 gallons of milk, so my budget went with a metaphorical 5 gallons of water. So, my metaphorical backpack. We want to encourage you to take pictures of your metaphorical backpack before you start to lose it all, so that you can put into perspective exactly how much 8 pounds weighs. And then when you lose 40, you're not carrying around 5 8-gallon bottles of water. I can't tell you how heavy it was. I mean, look, my hair's all askew. I can't tell you how heavy it was just to pick that up and put it in the chair. And I used to pick my butt up every day and put it in a chair.
Yeah.
So please take before pictures. You don't have to put them on social media. You don't have to show anybody. Keep them on your phone. Keep them in some secret folder on your laptop. Whatever. Have them. I hate that I don't have some of me.
Yeah, it's just for you. Nobody needs to see it but you.
Nobody needs to see it but you, but I guarantee you, when you lose that weight, you're going to share that before picture along with your after picture. I guarantee you. I will. Well, I don't have a before picture, so maybe before videos.
I will.
You will. Go. I know you took pictures. Good job.
I did. So we talk about, Lori and I do non-scale victories sometimes.
Yes.
So there are things that you discover you can do that you didn't used to be able to do, or clothes you can put on that you didn't used to be able to put on. Those are non-scale victories. The scale might not have changed, but now I can, NSV. On July 5th, I took 2 pictures of myself. This is my face.
Parody.
Thanks. And this is my side shot. So I will keep those pictures. I have a ton of pictures to delete in there, but I will keep those 2, and I will look back at them, months from now to see before and after. And I always think it's amazing. And I know you did pictures when you did Dukin. It is amazing to see the change in your face.
Yeah, I wish I had done that this time. When I did Dukin, I took a new picture on the first day of every month, and I kept them in a timeline.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do it this time.
That's a great idea. I mean, if the people who are watching this, if you can remember to, like, on the first day of the month, take a new face shot, you'll be amazed. You'll feel like nothing much has changed in the last month, maybe. But then you'll look at a picture and you'll be amazed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's it for Monday. We will see you tomorrow, where we are going to talk about traveling and fasting, or traveling and watching what you eat, or traveling and enjoying everything there is to eat. And there's a lot of options out there. So we're going to wrap this Monday up by saying have a happy Monday and happy fasting.